Aloha, my name is Dr. Mike Okouchi, founder and owner of Velocity Wellness Center here in Irvine, California. This video is to give you a brief overview of what we do in our office here in Irvine, your treatment process and the different procedures, and we're going to explain a little bit about how your body heals. So the first thing is, what is chiropractic? As a chiropractor, the basis of the treatment is founded upon the principles and philosophies of chiropractic. Well, chiropractic is the art and science of removing any of the interferences that impede your body from healing. It was founded by D.D. Palmer, and he noted that the subluxation was the cause of disease. And the subluxation is what interferes your brain from communicating effectively with the end organs and the end organs communicating effectively back to the brain. So there's a two-way communication, and through that, the spinal column can actually become misaligned and impede upon the nerve communication from the brain or to the brain. And as chiropractors, what we do is we identify those subluxations and remove them to restore proper nerve balance. So if you see here, that red arrow indicates nerve flow coming down from the brain through the spinal cord out through the spinal column. When there's some type of misalignment or a joint that's not moving in its proper range of motion, nerve interference occurs and improper nerve signaling from the brain or even back to the brain from the end organs occur. Inflammation and all these different types of abnormal symptoms start to occur. So what are the causes of subluxation? In D.D. Palmer's day, he noted that there were three main causes of subluxation. One, structural imbalance, two, biochemical imbalance, and three, emotional imbalances. In the day and age that we live in today, we added on three more: electromagnetic stress, allergies and sensitivities, and toxins. So as chiropractors, what we do is we focus on structural balance. If your structure, your skeletal structure is out of balance, your body is burning up more energy than it needs to. So through chiropractic adjustments, soft tissue manipulations, what we do is we restore proper balance to get you centered in life. With biochemical disturbances, we have to make sure that all sorts of biochemical things in your body is back into balance, whether it be digestion, detoxification, and hormonal balance. Hippocrates, the father of modern day medicine, said, "Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food." So we look highly upon your diet as being the main source of biochemical restoration. We also give supplements, herbs, homeopathic remedies to get yourself into an optimal state of biochemical balance. Emotional disturbances are a big issue in our society, and past emotional disturbances can actually store in our tissues and cause aberrant biochemical function and aberrant biomechanical function just through different postures we assume. Through the acupuncture meridian system, we can access abnormal emotional responses and correct them so that you have proper physiological responses to an emotional pattern. Electromagnetic stressors coming from cell phones, microwaves, or just the radio itself can cause stress upon your body and upon cellular function. So what we do is through different methodologies, we can actually restore how your cells function in accordance to electromagnetic stress. Allergies and sensitivities are one where we can actually help your body to restore its proper physiological function to different sensitivities. Some people are sensitive to different foods like nightshades or even gluten. We can help restore your body's response to these stressors. Different toxins we may encounter from our environment can also put an abnormal burden upon how our body functions and can cause subluxation and increase the degenerative process. So the goal is to remove the toxins that's causing aberrant physiological responses and get the toxins out faster than you're putting the toxins into your body. That is the key to health and longevity. So how do we identify these interferences? Well, we take you through a general examination, just like any old health practitioner. We take a comprehensive history and different health questionnaires where we start to tie all of these things together, where we look at different organ functions, different biochemical processes, postural balance, emotional balance, social interactions. We look at how you interact with other people in your life. All these things have an effect upon your health. We may also use functional lab testing and functional muscle response testing, where we're looking at your nervous system and how it's responding to different stimuli we put you under. So then how do we move these interference? Well, we remove them through various ways. And as chiropractors, we look at adjusting the spine, restoring proper biomechanical function, and removing these subluxations to get proper nerve function. We can use sound therapy, color therapy, lasers, ionic detoxification, supplements, herbs, homeopathy, diet, all of these different things to restore proper function to your body. Well, how are we different from going to a medical doctor? Well, basically, I need to say this first. We have the best trained medical doctors in the world for emergent care. So if you're having a heart attack or some life-threatening illness, you go to a medical doctor. But as far as chronic diseases, functional medicine is the way to go because we look at what's dysfunctioning in your body, we identify it, and then we find the solution to fix that problem. Chronic health diseases need this approach. By taking a medication and covering up the symptoms does not solve the issue. What we do is we find the issue and we find the solution to it. We don't just cover it up. It's like driving down the freeway and your gas lamp goes on and it says empty, and you pull off the freeway and then you fill it up just enough so that the light doesn't show. And then you drive 5-6 miles down the road and the light comes back on again. And you pull off and you do the exact same thing. What we do is we figure out what it takes to get your body back to full rather than just getting that light to turn off. So how are we different than going to any other chiropractor? Well, first thing we do is we take a full body systems approach. So we look at how different systems are integrated with one another, and we find a solution to make sure that they're properly playing and talking to each other. We take a patient-centered care approach rather than symptom-centered care. So rather than you coming in and you have a headache and we just adjusting your neck just for that, we look at the whole picture, and everyone's different. So we tailor your treatment programs. So rather than you just coming in for 3 times a week for the rest of your life, we look at what would create optimal function. And each time you come in, you may notice that you may have different procedures done. One day you may be doing a detoxification foot bath. Other days you may be doing laser or emotional therapies or allergen reprogramming. Every time is different because your body is in a different state of healing and a different state of energy. Some things you can expect is that, increased range of motion. You have increased well-being, decrease in your pain levels and decrease in your discomfort levels. Some people may go through a detoxification where they may have increased bowel movements or urination. Some people may experience a slight discomfort because what happens is that your body is going through a rebalancing program, and these small muscles that you haven't been using out for these past 20, 30 years have to get back into balance. Here are some success stories from patients in our office. Listen to what they have to say about their treatment process.
So I came in, and really after 2 adjustments that Dr. Mike did, my foot felt 100% better. And each time I come in, it just seems to get better and better. My recovery time is so much better. I can walk now. I'm walking 1.5 miles in the morning and 1.5 miles in the evening, something I haven't done in 4 years. And I love it. I feel good. I just did a TEEF, catered at an event. I was on my feet for 13 hours, which anybody's feet would hurt, but the next day they felt fine, and that to me is just a huge miracle.
Prior to coming here to see Dr. Mike, I would have to take days off of work because I just couldn't get out of bed sometimes because it would just be so bad. So now I really don't have any problems at all. It's just your typical day, of work, feeling tired, but I'm not as exhausted. My back is not as in much pain, or not even in any pain at all. I don't have any issues standing up at work all day. I don't have any issues using my back to do various different tasks. So it's been very helpful.
We've been recognized as one of the top alternative medicine practices in Southern California. We've been featured on a show called Best of LA on KCAL9, KTLA5, KCOP. We've been featured in the Top 100 Chiropractors magazine. We also won 2009's Viewer's Choice Award on Best of LA. If you'd like to start your journey back to health and wellness, give us a call at 949-679-7676, or you can find more information about us on the web at www.velocitywellness.com. Become a fan of us at Facebook or at www.facebook.com/Velocity Wellness Center. I look forward to working with you, and in the future, be well.